But I do enjoy my alone time. And I always have. And I think that that piques people's curiosity. Because when you can entertain yourself and be like, well, this guy can hang out by himself and he seems to like to be alone, so he must be a fun person to be around. I think people gravitate toward you when you are like that, when you have that sort of personality. And I don't know. I don't know if that ties in exactly with what you were saying about when being who you are, being happy with yourself. Because I can honestly say for the most part, I am happy with myself. I feel like I'm happy with myself. But I also fall into the rut like many other people do when you have your time. Like I did a show on stress a few weeks ago, and it happened to be at a time when I was really stressed out. And it was the external things that I perceived as making me stressed. Now, when you were talking, they obviously can't, they can only make me stressed if I let them allow me, if I permit them to give me stress. If I choose not to react to them in a stressful manner and look at them, take a different perspective, in your mind, am I getting this right?
Yeah, well, I would say if you have stress, you would look, I would encourage somebody who's saying I have stress to look at the components of the stress and say, what's the message I'm giving myself? We are creators. We're creating all the time, even when we're dreaming. We're creating all the time. If you can step back and say, oh, I'm an amazing creator. Look at this life that I've created. And right now I've created some pressure on myself. What's the message I'm giving myself? That everything in your reality is a feedback loop from you to you about your creation. And in our culture, we get kudos for doing too much. So right. You hear people on street corners talking about how busy they are, and the busiest man wins.
Right.
Right? And in fact, you create stress as a message to yourself that you've reached max, or that it's time to make a shift, or you've enjoyed this experience right up till 10 minutes ago, and now you're ready for something different, so that you can now, instead of messing with the stress and trying to make something go away so you can hit a reset button to 2 weeks ago, look at the message you're giving yourself so you can create something new starting right now.